Dr. Warren's 5 Have Sex Secrets Old Men Wish They Knew Sooner. Life Lessons from the Elderly. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we dive into the secrets of living a healthy, joyful, and meaningful life, especially as we embrace our golden years. I'm thrilled to have you with me today, because we're going to talk about something that's rarely discussed openly, but is so important for our well-being: intimacy in our later years. Yes, I'm talking about sex, and specifically, the 5 secrets older men wish they'd known sooner about keeping that spark alive. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's have a heart-to-heart, just like we're old friends catching up. As a doctor who's worked with countless patients over the years, I've heard it all: stories of triumph, regret, and everything in between. And let me tell you, when it comes to intimacy, there's so much wisdom to share. These aren't just tips. They're life lessons from men who've lived long, loved deeply, and learned what really matters. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, these secrets can transform how you approach your relationships and your health. And don't worry, we're keeping this real, respectful, and relatable. No awkward stuff here, just practical advice to help you live your best life. Why does this matter? Because intimacy isn't just about physical connection. It's about feeling alive, staying close to your partner, and keeping that fire burning in your heart. Too often, society tells us that aging means slowing down or giving up on passion. But I'm here to say that's nonsense. With the right mindset and a few key insights, you can enjoy a fulfilling, vibrant love life well into your later years. So, let's dive into these 5 secrets that older men wish they'd known sooner. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this, and maybe even take some notes. Secret number 1. Communication is the real spark. Approximate 550 words. Let's start with the biggest game changer: communication. I can't tell you how many men I've spoken to, guys in their 60s and 70s, who say, "Doc, I wish I'd talked more openly with my wife about what we both wanted." They thought keeping quiet was being strong or stoic, but in reality, it built walls. Intimacy thrives on honesty. If you're not talking about your desires, fears, or even insecurities, you're missing out on a deeper connection. Think about it like this: your partner isn't a mind reader. I had a patient, Tom, a 62-year-old retiree from Texas. Tom and his wife, Linda, had been married for 35 years, but their intimacy had fizzled out. He assumed she wasn't interested anymore, and she thought he was pulling away. One day, after a heart-to-heart prompted by a health scare, they finally opened up. Tom admitted he felt self-conscious about his aging body, and Linda shared that she missed their closeness but didn't know how to ask for it. That conversation was a turning point. They started scheduling date nights, talking openly about what felt good, and even laughing about their awkward moments. Today, they're closer than ever. So, how do you start? Simple. Next time you're with your partner, try saying something like, "Hey, I want us to feel even closer. What's one thing you've always wanted to try or talk about?" It doesn't have to be a big deal, just a small step to open the door. And listen, really listen, without judgment. You'll be amazed at how much this strengthens your bond. Communication isn't just foreplay for the body, it's foreplay for the soul. Secret number 2. Health is your secret weapon. Approximate 550 words. Here's the second secret. Your physical health is a foundation of a great love life. Older men often tell me they wish they'd taken better care of themselves in their 40s and 50s. Why? Because energy, stamina, and confidence in the bedroom start with how you treat your body. This isn't about looking like a movie star. It's about feeling good in your own skin. Let's talk about the basics. Exercise, diet, and sleep are your best friends. Regular exercise, like walking, swimming, or even light weightlifting, boosts blood flow, which is critical for sexual health. A study from Harvard found that men who exercise 30 minutes a day are 40% less likely to face erectile dysfunction. That's huge. And food? Focus on whole foods. Think veggies, lean proteins, and healthy fats like avocados or nuts. These keep your heart strong, and a healthy heart means better performance in all areas. I remember a patient, Mike, a 58-year-old from Chicago. Mike was struggling with low energy and, frankly, low libido. He was eating fast food most days and barely moving. We worked on small changes. He started walking 20 minutes daily, swapped burgers for grilled chicken salads, and prioritized sleep. Within 3 months, he felt like a new man. He told me, "Doc, I didn't just get my spark back. I feel like I'm 40 again." His wife noticed a difference, too, and their relationship got a serious boost. So start small. Take a walk after dinner. Cut back on sugary drinks and aim for 7 hours of sleep. These aren't just health tips. They're intimacy boosters. Your body is your partner in this journey. Treat it well, and it'll reward you. Secret number 3. Redefine what intimacy means. Approximate. 500 words. Secret number 3 is a mindset shift. Intimacy isn't just about sex. Older men often regret focusing too much on the physical act and not enough on the emotional and sensory connection. As we age, intimacy evolves, and that's not a bad thing. It can be even richer. Take my friend John, a 70-year-old from London. John and his partner, Sarah, found that as they aged, their definition of intimacy expanded. It wasn't just about the bedroom anymore. It was about holding hands during a movie, sharing a quiet breakfast, or even dancing in the kitchen to their favorite song. These moments built a closeness that made their physical connection even more meaningful. John told me, "I wish I'd known sooner that the little things are what keep the fire going." Here's the deal. Intimacy is about connection, not competition. It's not about how often or how intense things are. It's about feeling seen and valued. Try this. Spend one evening a week doing something simple with your partner, like cooking together or taking a sunset walk. Focus on being present. No phones, no distractions. You'll be surprised how these moments recharge your relationship. And don't be afraid to explore new ways to connect. Maybe it's a massage, a heartfelt letter, or just cuddling on the couch. These acts of closeness are intimacy in their own right, and they pave the way for everything else. Embrace the full spectrum of love. It's what makes your relationship timeless. Secret number 4. Confidence beats perfection every time. Approximate. 500 words. Now, let's talk about secret number 4. Confidence is sexier than a perfect body or a flawless performance. So many older men I've talked to wish they'd stop worrying about measuring up and just owned who they are. Aging brings changes. Maybe a few extra pounds or less stamina. But confidence? That's ageless. I had a patient, Robert, a 65-year-old from California. Robert was self-conscious about his gray hair and slower pace in the bedroom. He thought his wife, Diane, wanted a younger version of him. But when he finally asked her, she laughed and said, "I love you for you, not some 30-year-old fantasy." That gave Robert a boost. He started focusing on what he brought to the table, his humor, his tenderness, his experience. And you know what? Diane couldn't get enough of that confidence. Here's how to build it. Own your story. You've lived, you've loved, you've learned. That's sexy. Stop comparing yourself to your 20-year-old self or some Hollywood ideal. Instead, focus on what makes you unique. Maybe it's the way you make your partner laugh or the way you know exactly how to comfort them. Lean into that. And if you're feeling insecure, talk about it. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. A simple, "I'm feeling a bit unsure about how I look these days. What do you love about us together?" can open up a conversation that makes you both feel closer. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up as your authentic self. Secret number 5. Keep learning and stay curious. Approximate. 500 words. The final secret is one of the most powerful. Never stop learning about love and intimacy. Older men often say they wish they'd stayed curious instead of assuming they had it all figured out. Relationships evolve, bodies change, and what worked at 30 might not work at 60. That's okay. Growth is part of the adventure. Take my patient, David, a 67-year-old from New York. David and his wife, Emma, hit a rough patch when their kids left home. Their routine felt stale, and their intimacy was on autopilot. Instead of giving up, David decided to shake things up. He read books on relationships, took an online course on tantric intimacy, and even suggested they try new things, like a weekend getaway with no agenda. Emma loved his enthusiasm, and they discovered new sides of each other. David told me, "I thought I knew everything about love, but being open to learning made me feel young again." You don't need to be an expert, Just stay open. Read a book, listen to a podcast, or talk to a therapist or doctor about what's normal as you age. Explore new ideas with your partner, whether it's trying a new hobby together or experimenting with different ways to connect physically. Curiosity keeps your relationship fresh and exciting. And here's a pro tip. Ask your partner what they're curious about. Maybe there's something they've always wanted to try, but never mentioned. That conversation alone can reignite the spark. Lifelong learning isn't just for your career. It's for your heart, too. Well, there you have it, folks. The 5 secrets older men wish they'd known sooner about intimacy. Let's recap. Communicate openly. Take care of your health. Redefine intimacy. Embrace confidence and keep learning. These aren't just tips for a better love life. They're blueprints for a richer, more connected life overall. And isn't that what we're all chasing as we age? A life full of love, joy, and meaning. I hope this video has inspired you to take a fresh look at your relationships and your health. If you're feeling stuck, start small. Have that one conversation. Take that one walk, or try that one new thing with your partner. Small steps lead to big changes, and you deserve to feel vibrant and connected, no matter your age. Before I go, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned about love or intimacy that you wish you'd known sooner? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love hearing your stories. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. It might just spark a conversation that changes their life. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. We got so much more wisdom to share about living healthy, aging gracefully, and finding joy in every moment. Thanks for spending this time with me today. You're the reason I do this. Stay strong, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.